Hello and welcome to another Outside Inside Star Citizen. And this is, of course, a safe space for all of us to talk about Star Citizen and its development, pretty much. So, yesterday they talked about the medical gameplay, so we're gonna check it out.
Hello, my name is Grumpy. Grumpy,
Alright, so I'm really not sure how to do this, but I'm thinking rolling their video and pausing it every time when I want to speak about what they've said. Because the usual format is not really gonna work right now, so yeah, just bear with me, guys. So yeah, let's roll the first clip.
There's supposed to be a fear of death itself. It's not just a case of how I'm going to be healing myself. It's a case of who's going to come and save me if I go down.
Did he just say he's gonna come inside me if I go down? Alright.
Pretty much 99% of the times where you would have died in Star Citizen before,
Which is random as fuck.
now you go into a down state. And a down state is a unconscious, incapacitated state that allows other players to come and rescue you. But when you do come back, you may come back with a very severe injury. So the injuries that you can come back with, you can range all the way from a traumatic head injury, a chest, severe chest injury or chest wound. You've got broken arms, and probably the most severe is broken legs.
So in a nutshell, Star Citizen is gonna turn into the Ministry of Silly Walks.
And we actually call this blood vision, and it's actually not what you'd expect in terms of blood speckling on. It's actually the delamination or the separation of your cornea on your eye.
I mean, I'm visually impaired in real life, and I'm probably gonna be visually impaired in Star Citizen 2. I mean, it is a cool effect, but I just hope that it's not gonna happen every time we bump into something with our heads. And just to speed it up a bit, there are 3 states of chest injuries, and you can see them on the screen. I think it's fine. I like it. And yeah, that's it. But let's go to the fun part.
And where the arms starts to go is that you start to have increased weapon sway. You can't carry as heavy objects. And on the most severe arm injuries, you actually have broken arms.
That prevents you from climbing ladders.
I mean, I already can't fucking climb ladders, dude. Come on. Yeah. Well, we never did the Valkyrie, but it's just not letting me fucking get inside of it, so...
Well, if you can get it to work, I'm happy to do Valkyrie. Sort of sense to me. But Connie could be fun as well.
If I get a what?
If you can get the Valk to work, I'm happy to do it.
A few minutes later. Yeah, no, fuck it. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I give up. I was jumping on a ladder for 2 minutes straight.
Were you gonna do Connie?
Yep. And if you have broken arms, you're gonna drop the boxes that you're carrying. Yay.
And when we have broken arms, essentially we allow the player to do what we call one-shot actions. So for example, pull the trigger on their gun.
So you can fire your weapon, but after that you're going to be forced to drop into low carry.
I mean, one-shot actions are not really catchy, so I'm gonna help you out, CAG. Just call it Butterfingers.
And then moving on to legs. Obviously, if you've got a broken leg, that doesn't really help you with traversal. And when you get to that severe state, we put you into prone lock, so you have to crawl everywhere.
It's going to be a severe state, and it's not going to be something that you're going to want to happen at the bottom of a cave.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while.
I mean, at least do an animation for the broken legs when you're crawling around, because I'm not seeing any broken legs here. I'm just seeing Randy Orton being a weirdo.
So medical pens are what you're using right now. They heal your health, and they still remain to heal your health.
Imagine NPCs being this good.
The other thing that you can do, depending on the injury, is you can take one of 5 drugs that we're introducing into the patch, and they treat different symptoms. So some might treat muscle fatigue, some might treat pain relief, some might treat other things like headaches and so on and so forth.
But what about probiotics? You haven't thought about that, right?
When you give yourself any sort of drug, so that's healing or masking symptoms, you're increasing your blood drug level. It's also alcohol, so that ups your drug level as well.
$400 million and you still have that shitty microphone. Come on.
And as your blood drug level increases, you'll start to reach thresholds where you start to see visual effects, so blurry vision, muffled audio, that kind of thing. And then as you progress through that further, you'll start to enter drunk locomotion mode. And that's, as you might imagine, staggering around, looking rather drunk.
Man, I already see a conga line on All-Star with everybody just stumbling around, being drunk and drugged out of their fucking minds. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So I guess CAG likes fun after all. No.
If you reach 100% on your BDL bar.
If you can't understand what he's saying, I'm gonna try to pretend that I'm him and I'm gonna talk instead of him. CAG, can I send you money so you can buy a microphone for this guy? Anyway, what he's saying is that we're gonna OD if we use too many med pens or whatever pens that we're gonna use. Drug pens. Let's call them drug pens. Let's call them happy sticks.
You can only cure those injuries based on going to a medical facility or a medical bed.
So basically, every time you get hurt, you're gonna have to heal yourself, and you're gonna do it either in the Cutty Red, which is gonna treat the minor injuries, so like diarrhea and rashes, and you're gonna take the 890 jump or the Carrack when you're rock mining, so you can treat your broken legs, or you can go to the medical facilities on one of the stations, or you can go to the hospitals on the planets. So yeah, fun times.
So we've talked downstate, we've talked injuries, and we've talked treatment. But what happens when the worst occurs and you die? So previously, or currently, you respawn in a hab. That's out the window now. Now you respawn in medbed.
So just last week you made a video about making light switches for the habs, and we're not going to use them anymore. Interesting. Just to cut this segment shorter and because we gotta talk about a lot of things. Before you enter the game, you're gonna set your home location, and every time you die, you're gonna spawn there. Except if you wanna spawn on Everest, for example, you're gonna have to land there. You're gonna have to use the elevator and go to the hospital so you can select it as your preferred ICU, I guess. Which is like, why? Basically, in this segment, they're talking about when you go into the incapacitated state, you will have a lot of time to think about all the poor choices that you made in this life that led you here, where you have a bunch of ships that you bought with real money, but nobody's coming, and you're just laying there, and you got a backspace to get some progress, I guess, because nobody's coming. They really didn't tell us how are we supposed to call other people to help us out. Are we gonna do it over global chat? Are we gonna make a quantum beacon? If so, are we gonna use the mobiGlass for that? And how is the quantum beacon gonna pay the other player? Because you don't just need to arrive there, you actually gotta heal the player, you gotta help him out, you gotta transfer him to the fucking hospital. I mean, since I really don't know what to do in the game anymore, I might as well just get it Cutty Red and just pretend that I am the EMT, or just heal people and just help them out. I'll gladly do it, but is it gonna pay well? How are we gonna do that? Gameplay question mark? Because this is not gameplay, this is lack of a gameplay. So anyway, let's watch the end of the video.
People know that, we're gonna put this out, understand, measure, get feedback, and then shape it into something that is what everybody wants, what we want it to be, that is this true vision of Star Citizen.
Alright, so let's talk about that statement. So here are some screenshots from the comment section of that very YouTube video and from Reddit. So this is currently the top comment. With how easy it is to break a leg on a 2 centimeter bit of floor detailing, I'm going to be limping a lot, I imagine. Yes, yes you are, David, yes you are. The most deadly predators in Star Citizen are still your average ladder or ramp. And I mean, I'm not gonna read all of this, but yeah, there is a bunch of these and you can read them. You just pause the video and read them all, I guess. The people that are actually fine with this and that are happy with this change, they are happy solely because when you're in a down state or when you die, you're gonna be lootable, so they can take your stuff. So imagine all the player interaction, like wherever you go, you're gonna get sniped pretty much. And the most concerning comment that I saw was actually on Reddit, and I know a lot of players that are older are gonna feel like this, cause I feel like this. So Cut Monster said, I'm a little afraid if this update will make the game even more hardcore. I'm a 41-year-old with not much time to game, and yeah, I feel you, brother. I mean, I'm 34 and like I should be thinking about starting a family and like marriage and shit, but yet I'm here making YouTube videos for you guys, and yeah, this is the time when you subscribe. So I really don't know, guys. I've seen the roadmap updates and it is not good. It is not looking good, and yeah, let's go over it. Fuck it. It's 12 minutes. Fuck it. Let's go over it. So this is pretty much all that we just watched. So yeah, this is like Ask the Manager, blah blah blah. Cure Life medical tool, NPC healing. This is all the like medical stuff that we just watched. But if you scroll a bit downwards, you're gonna see that like FPS, radar and scanning, actor feature, EVA tier 2, hacking, 0G push and pull, cutting tier 2, weapon charge and drain have all been postponed. And by the way, they are postponed to 3.18, which is like 9 months from now. So yeah. So I really don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, there's like Pirate Swarm and Vandal Swarm. I mean, whatever, that's like Arena Commander. We mostly don't care about that. But yeah, guys, I mean, tell me what you think about this, because like you already know what I think about this, and I mean, this is just like a big fucking joke to me. The whole time that I was watching the video, I was just like hitting my soundboard and like hitting this fucking sound. Yeah, so that is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space, because you'll need it, because you might catch a fucking cold and get addicted to drugs and then overdose and like respawn on Orison, because you know that poor Orisar is not gonna get a fucking medical station. So thank you for watching, and fuck our lives in particular. Subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.